Before there were million-dollar contracts, before pro academies, scouting apps, and global transfer buzz, there was college soccer, a battleground of grit, tradition, and untold ambition. This is the story of how college soccer became a cornerstone of American football culture. From dusty fields to powerhouse programs, welcome to the history of college soccer in the U.S. The roots of college soccer stretch back further than most imagine. In 1869, two Ivy League schools, Princeton and Rutgers, played what many consider the first intercollegiate football match. But the rules, they were a blend, part rugby, part soccer. As decades passed, schools began to separate American football from what the world calls football. By the early 1900s, official soccer rules were adopted by more universities. Ivy League schools quietly kept the game alive, even as it was overshadowed by the rise of gridiron football. Through the early 20th century, college soccer lived in the shadows. Local rivalries and student pride fueled the matches, but national attention, that was reserved for football and basketball. Still, soccer was growing, especially in immigrant-heavy cities like New York, Boston, and St. Louis. The Intercollegiate Soccer Football Association organized early college competitions, but it wasn't until 1959 that the sport got its official recognition. In 1959, the first NCAA men's soccer championship was held. St. Louis University dominated the early years, winning 10 titles in 15 seasons. They became the first dynasty of college soccer. Slowly, the game began to earn respect. Coaches built systems. Players began to dream bigger. College soccer wasn't just recreation, it was becoming a path. The 70s and 80s brought legends. Jerry Yeagley at Indiana, Bruce Arena at Virginia. These names shaped the soul of college soccer. Programs like UCLA, Indiana, Virginia, and North Carolina rose to national prominence. In 1990, the U.S. men's national team qualified for the World Cup for the first time in 40 years. Most of those players, NCAA alumni. And with Title IX, women's soccer exploded, leading to U.S. dominance on the world stage. College soccer became a powerhouse for both men and women. As global football evolved, so did the college game. In 2000, the MLS SuperDraft gave NCAA players a direct line to professional contracts. At the same time, international student athletes began flooding the college system, turning it into a global playground. Schools like Stanford, Georgetown, Wake Forest, Syracuse, they became breeding grounds for pro talent. But college soccer now faces competition. MLS NEXT, USL academies, European trials. The landscape is changing, but college soccer still finds a way. In today's game, college soccer is no longer the only path, but for many, it's still the best one. A scholarship, an education, a platform. College soccer is a home for late bloomers, international dreamers, and players who value more than just the game. It's fast, it's physical, it's evolving, and its legacy still being written. For every packed stadium, every national anthem, every debut on the pro stage, there's a college field where it all began. This is the story of college soccer in the United States, a story still unfolding. One goal, one game, one dream at a time. In the next episode, we rewind the clock again and explore the rise and the rivalry of U.S. youth soccer systems, ODP, DA, MLS Next, ECNL. This is the history of college soccer in the U.S., and we're just getting started.